Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with the flip through of my April ABC Junk Journal Challenge. It ended up very, very chunky. And just so you know, I have decided this one will be for sale in my Etsy shop. And so it is available there now, and it will be included in the sale, the 20% off your purchase of $35 or more. Yesterday was National Tell Your Story Day, so I decided to put my shop on sale to help you tell your story, or for you to purchase items for a gift and help somebody else tell their story. So here we go. So this is my ABC Junk Journal. It has almost all of the items that I made in the ABC Junk Journal series. I'm going to give it a different name, and the playlist will be down below, and you can binge watch and watch letters A through Z. It was embellishments and page ideas, all starting with the letters of the alphabet. So they are in my journal, but they are not in order A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I will try and point them out as we go through. And, of course, you can go back and watch the 26 videos that I made this month to go along with the April ABC Junk Journal Challenge. It's not too late to join our group and see what everybody's been doing. You can find that in the comments below. The May Junk Journal Challenge will be announced with details on May 1st, which is Wednesday. And so I'm looking forward to that. I have several new people that are looking forward to the May Challenge. I have not announced what it is yet, but it's a lot of fun. And so just so you know, if you finish the challenge and of one of my monthly challenges, and you put your pictures or your video or both in the post in the appropriate group, because there's a Facebook group for each challenge. So we'll be opening a new Facebook group on May 1st for the May Challenge. And you post your finished journal in that post. Also, you need to post it and share it on your social media. I encourage you to make a video, but pictures are awesome too. So many do both. And what do you get for that? You get invited to a virtual party. Only the people that finish their journals by the deadlines are invited to that party. And in that party, there is a digital kit that I've put together, and or in that group, in the party group. And then we do actually have a 2-hour virtual party. And I work with the digital kit that I designed for the group, and there are prizes, and it's lots of fun. So I hope you will think about joining one of our challenges. Again, challenge for May will be announced on May 1st. If you want to know when I post a video, make sure you ring the little bell. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you like junk journals and paper crafting. I do a variety of paper crafting. And so let's go ahead and show you this journal. So it is a soft cover journal. It is about 4.5 by 9. Okay. And the cover, I actually used one of the pieces of fabric from one of those fabric bundles that I had available in my Etsy shop. And I do have an Etsy shop. It's Dearjuliejulie. Again, there's a sale there through the 30th, or through the 30th, and it is 20% off a purchase of $35 or more. So, and this one will be there. Okay, so I have used that to make a soft cover. I attached it to some cardstock and used the zigzag stitch. Okay, zigzag with Z, so there's zigzag. You're going to see it's all through the journal. Here's one of my laces for L, which was lace, lace, lace. The little bling additions all throughout the journal, and then there's these all through the journals. Those were my X, which was extra whatever. So whatever you wanted to add to your journal, you could use that under X. So this one was a note paper for N. And so let's jump in and see what we've got. Several of the things have been duplicated because I gave you more than one idea usually on Alphabet Day. Okay, so you open it up and we have an envelope. This was E and it was made with my envelope punch board. We have a little note inside. And I just went ahead and showed you in the video how I added that. So we have a beautiful paper clip that was gifted to me in Happy Mail here. Enjoy is my favorite word, so I added it there. And we have a flip up here. Okay, there's some of the bling. And you turn the page, and this is F, which was a flip flop. So I call these flip-flops because sometimes if they're not held with a paper clip, they flip-flop. So this gives you some extra journaling space. We have this little page here, and then this is attached with the paper clip. It's helping to keep the flip-flop, and I've used this page to keep it closed. So there you go. So here was another page from Note Card, and we actually took this, I showed you how I took it out of the book and used it as a full 2 pages in my journal. This is one of those beautiful note papers books that you can get like at Tuesday Morning and sometimes at fancy hotels and things in their guest what would it be? The little gift shop. Okay, so this was some paper that I had received in Happy Mail, and I decorated a recipe card as a little fold out, and it had a pocket here, and so that was R for recipe card. And you could either put a recipe card with no recipe or one with a recipe. Have a fold out. Here's some more note paper. And we made, it folds out. It's also a pocket here. Okay. Here's coloring book page. That was C. And we have vellum and bling. Bling was extra, X. But vellum was V for vellum. Some more paper here. And a pocket. Here's another lace and another bling from X Day, which was extra whatever. Some more vellum. Here was the vellum pocket that I made, and there's 2 pages of that. One was there, one's back here. We have a fabric flip, and we have a little some trim here, and our little charm attachment here on ledger paper. This was another lace and another little charmy thing. Some creative folding folded up here, just some cards, some more creative folding. This is a little glassine bag. Here comes Chip. Oh, and it doesn't have anything in it, so you've got room to put something. Here was D-Day, digital, so using a digital print. This was a flip up, flip down. That was also on day F. We added some lace here, some vellum, another bling, charm, another flip-flop. So did a couple of flip-flops in here. Here is a belly band. This was, we made this on Vellum Day. It also has zigzag and bling. And it has a couple of cards from Lindsay Zanor's Nevermore Creations. It was some cards that I had left over. Here's our collaged page. And inside we have, but that was for quilt block. So that was Q, quilting page. It's a collage page, but I did it kind of, it's fabric and paper. So we have this little card that I had made before, and it just matched, so I added it to here, and it's inside this really large pocket. We had I for image from a magazine, and so here was one side, and here's a couple other images, and I made, this was a pair of pockets, so this was P, pair of pockets. We used the zigzag there. This was, oh, this was for yellowed. Okay, so these papers are a little bit yellowed, but the main star of the show was this Edith Holden page that I didn't want to lose the poem. So I just showed you how I went ahead and I folded it over. I mean, it's so simple, but really there are new people out there that haven't seen the ideas, that are struggling because something is really beautiful and they don't want to break it up to put it in a smaller journal. And so that was just to give you that idea, to be able to show you that you can take something. If you can't, like I would have put the image here in the center to get the whole image, but I didn't want to lose those quotes that were on the back. Here's our center of our signature. So this also folds over here because it was an 8.5 by 11 paper, which is going to be too big in the center, so I flipped them over on both sides. I added some beads and a button to the center of the signature, and then after I had tied this on, I went and tied it around itself and made a knot here so that I don't lose the string hanging down. And I thought it was kind of cool because the two pieces actually gave you some texture. Here's some more of the lace. Here's where I used the washi and I made this banner here with the extra leftover pieces of washi. Here's a vellum tab and some bling and zigzag. Now you'll notice it's zigzagged here, but it's not sewn on here because what I did was I attached the vellum to the book page, knowing that I'll need the book page to attach it to some pages. So here's the back of the center of the signature, and this is the paper that I had stenciled and stamped on. So here's the other side of stenciled. It's the big tree. I stenciled and I stamped. That was S. Okay, and then for J, junk mail, I took this privacy envelope. What are you doing, Chip? I cleaned out, so they're cleaned out from under the desk. There's nothing for him to chew up, so he's like, huh. So I took the privacy envelope window and I made this pocket and a tag that fits inside of it. So that was J, junk mail. And this was a digital image, so that was day D. And I just attached it with staples, and there's some washi on there too, so that I could make a little pocket, and I could attach that. Here's more of that image from the magazine, and then I could go ahead and attach it. Here's a quilting page, and I just added that for interest. And here's E, envelope. So this is the envelope that I had decorated for day E, one of them. Okay, so we made pockets on the image day and added a digital, oh, this was ombre. So you see the ombre watercoloring look here on both of those. So that was ombre. Here's the vellum where I stamped on the vellum, and then I just put these pieces together and made a little tag, and it fit right in there. And I loved the interest on the top. There's the other side of the image. Here's some more of the quilt block page, and this is just a piece of the leftover piece from making the cover. Okay, paint chip. So that's ombre. Ombre, that counts as ombre. And here's an ombre tag that I made. from something in my stash. Flip up, flip down. That was F. Ombre was O. We have a collaged pocket here from a guest check. Now, their G was decorated guest check, and I used my decorated guest checks in my design team project for Nevermore Creations because I needed to get it finished, and then I didn't get another guest check made. So there's the bottom piece of my guest check. And so I did make it. I had to use it in my other one so that I would get that done. So this is coloring book page, ombre, and it has a pocket on the back. And it just fits nicely in this little collaged pocket. So we have this one here. This is this was untried. So something I'd never tried before was a Crafty Irina inspired pocket. Bonnie had sent me one and I dissected it and made it. Well, apparently I didn't make it the way that Crafty Irina makes it. I have not had time because of the challenge and being so sick to go and watch and find her how she does it. I will do that eventually and I will correct that. So I'm sorry to those of you out there that kind of took it like an insult, because I didn't mean it as an insult. I think they're awesome, and that was, when I looked at it, that was how I saw that it was made. So anyway, this was my untried for you, and I still think they turned out really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how I'm really supposed to make it. This was a digital image that I fussy cut out, and I put it right in the middle. That's still there. Right in the middle of the page. You can just journal around it. And instead of having this be a pocket, it looks like a pocket, so it can come down. So that could be like hidden journaling, or H was a hidden pocket. Here's a pocket, and here's another paint chip. This time I took and cut out of these images so that I was able to put this music in it. This was from the Stamp Away Saturday video, and so I just added that in there. More quilt blocks. Here's a journaling tag. Here is another digital image on a paint chip. So that's digital image and ombre. Stickers. And here's more of the vellum. This one has note card, which was in it. This one is a hidden pocket. So there's a little pocket right down here that you might not know was there unless you put something in it. And there's a pocket there. And this, I just made it into a pocket, a floating pocket, and I added it here with a paper clip. So here's another one of the really large envelopes, and you can put something fun in there. This one was lace. So we had added, it's supposed to go over both of these. We had added this lace to a tag, and then there was a hidden pocket here. Okay, so we have another hidden pocket here, but we put something in it. That's digital from my Flinch card digital kit. You get and it's a matchbook style closure here. You get the numbers 1 through 31, so it's great for like a December daily, or if you're keeping track of a month or something like that, you get the numbers 1 through 31. Also just makes great embellishments, and it's a digital kit in the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop. Here's an altered tag. The altered tag that I made with the napkin is actually also in the Nevermore Creation book. So here is a paper, and I made it so that it sits behind here, and you can journal on it and kind of hide it, and it becomes part of the pretty background if you want it to. Here's another, this is a collage that I made with the vellum, where I stamped on the vellum, added some lace and some ribbon and one of piece of that note card, and it's on the noisy green paper. I get this noisy green paper at either Lowe's or Home Depot. It is in the paint department. It is masking paper. So you would put it down. Say I was going to paint this, and I would tape this masking paper down and cover. So, and it comes in a couple different colors. I've had people ask, so we'll just go ahead and tell you that. Here is, I don't remember, but there's washi. Washi was W, so using washi in a variety of ways. And there's collaging. You guys, I don't remember what all of the things were. Here's another envelope, and I used the keeping place. So this was a keeping place, but this one kind of fakes you out. Makes it look like you have to do something to twirl it around, but it's just there. The one that I actually did the two and twirled it, that also got put in the Nevermore Creation Design Team project. But that was keeping place, which was K. And it was a lot of fun. So let's bookmark was a couple of those tags in there were bookmarks. And I showed you how to make this bookmark, which was a little different, using a headband and some beads and the bee charm. So let me tell you really quickly. They're not all on here, but hopefully I can remember. Okay, so A was altered tag, B, bookmark, C, coloring page, D, a digital image, E, envelope, F, flip-flop or flip up and down, G, decorated guest check, H, a hidden spot, I, an image from a magazine, J, from junk mail, K, a keeping place, lace, or L was lace, 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 so you had to use lace in 3 places. M was music. You had to use music in 3 places. You saw it in several in here. N was note paper or note card. O was ombre. P was a pair of pockets. Q was quilt, paper or fabric. R was recipe card or recipe. S was stamping and stenciling. T was tear. So places, I had to tear things, and you saw several places in there. U was untried, so you were to try and do something that you had never made or tried before. V was vellum, W was washi tape, X was extra whatever. So for me it was the bling. I added the bling and the journal jewelry throughout. Y was yellowed or yellow paper, and I used that Edith Holden page. And Z was zigzag, and you could either use your sewing machine, or you could hand stitch it, or you could draw it. So that is my April ABC Junk Journal for the ABC Junk Journal Challenge. It is available now in my Etsy shop, or while it lasts. And again, you have until I wake up on May 1st. And actually, I'll tell you what, it won't be when I wake up. It'll be when I wake up on May 1st. To finish your challenge and get your pictures or your video or both into... He thinks he needs to bark. Sorry about that. Get your posts into the April ABC Junk Journal Challenge showing your finished journal. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the May Junk Journal Challenge. And yeah, so ring that bell if you want to know when I'm putting up videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Find something to celebrate every day. And that's Chip. He's very excited. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.